Hey guys, doing well today. So yeah, I just thought I'd give you my immediate reaction after the game between the Wallabies and Pumas. You know, it's the second time that they've drawn within the Tri-Nations. And yeah, what a match, what a match. I mean, both teams, deserved the win, you could say, on the day. But yeah, it came out in the end with a stalemate. Which, to be fair, is kind of, it's kind of fair in the sense where both sides did pretty well within the first half. Where I'd say Argentina definitely dominated, you could say, the first half with them getting more points on the board. With that try, which was from, well, who was it from Del Guy, and mate, that run from him was brilliant. I mean, the scrum half even before, he made a quick shift and then passed it on. It was the perfect timing. So yeah, I mean, credit there to Argentina, because that try was brilliantly set up. So that was a great try for Argentina, and that was their only second try within the competition. So yeah, it just shows that how much they've been relying really on like penalty kicks. So it's just great to see that they got another try to their account within this tournament. But yeah, at the end score, I think within the first half, was like 13-9 to Argentina. So they controlled the game throughout that first half. They did have less possession, obviously, but that came into intuition and into their favor in a sense, where the Wallabies were making too many mistakes by just dropping the ball. Obviously, the conditions were horrendous, you could say, with the amount of rain that was pouring down. And both sides, made a lot of mistakes, you could say, within the first half. But within the second, the game changed, I'd say, completely, with the likes of, Sanchez coming off and Manotti coming in for him. And he made an instant impact for the Pumas within that game, for sure. So credit to him. He controlled that game very well. But yeah, the Wallabies did come back. They drew the game at the end with what was it? It was like they scored a try to their name with Michael Hooper coming with the ball. And yeah, fair credit to them. They just kept going for those lineouts, and yeah, one eventually worked, and Taniela Tupou just helped Michael Hooper, just get over the line and just score the try, which then drawed up the game with Reece Hodge kicking for that conversion, and yeah, it went down to the wire, with Reece Hodge having another attempt to win the game, and for a time we thought it was going to be lucky, but obviously he just wasn't lucky, and he scuffed it wide. So yeah, at the end of the day, it ended in a draw. Yeah, it was a really interesting game overall. I mean, obviously there was a few yellow cards to both sides, as well as a red card to Saikai Loto. So it was a very interesting game, you could say, but it's just the teams made too many mistakes to actually win the game, I say, for both sides. I mean, I was very impressed, I could say, with the lineouts and scrums for both teams. I thought they executed those set plays a lot better than than the previous weeks I've seen. So credit to both sides. But yeah, overall, just it's one of those games where if you're a beginner and you've just seen this game, I wouldn't advise that you watch this game in particular, because it just wasn't one of those matches where there just wasn't a lot of opportunities from both sides. I mean, there are opportunities in the sense where they had penalties and they had a few tries to the name, but other than that, it was a stalemate. And yeah, just at the end of the day, it just came to a draw, which is kind of fair. But yeah, it's crazy to think that this is the end of the Tri-Nations. It's been a great tournament to watch. I mean, within my next video, I'll be doing a team of the tournament for the Tri-Nations, so stay tuned on that. I'll be posting that, I'd say, next week. But yeah, overall, just it's been a brilliant tournament to watch. And yeah, credit to the All Blacks, obviously, with them winning the Tri-Nations, as well as the Bledisloe Cup this year. So overall, they've had a pretty successful year, but credit to the Pumas. They have been brilliant throughout this competition, and credit to them. They beat the All Blacks, for the first time in 30 test matches, so that was probably the biggest upset you could say throughout this tournament. The Wallabies also beating the All Blacks, so credit to them in that part as well. And yeah, the Pumas and Wallabies, getting 2 draws against each other, within this Tri-Nations tournament. So yeah, it's been a very competitive, tournament, you could say. And yeah, it's actually just been great to watch. Obviously we've been us rugby fans have just been suffering, from not watching international rugby for a long period of time due to COVID. So just to see the Tri-Nations happening, as well as the Autumn Nations is ending, this week as well. So it's just good to see Test rugby coming back and finishing now within the Southern Hemisphere. So yeah, looking forward to, I think the next Southern Hemisphere thing is the Super Rugby Aotearoa and Super Rugby AU, as well as, the Tasman tournament. So that's the next thing with that I'll probably make videos on, but that's that's close to January and February and all that, so we have a long time towards that comes. But But yeah, overall, just been a fantastic tournament to watch. I mean, if I had to say if I had to say my man of the match from the game, I'd probably give it to. I'll give it to the scrum half actually, Esquerra. You know, he just made brilliant plays throughout the ball, and his assist, you could say, to Del Guy within that first try was just brilliant. And how he just, you know, he made Corbetti just look the other way, and then they just ran right past him. So, yeah, credit to him. But yeah, overall, just been a fantastic tournament to watch, and just looking forward to more opportunities to watch the Pumas as well as the Wallabies and the All Blacks, and hopefully we can see the Springboks come back as well. So yeah, that's been the video today. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.